Hey Fit Fam, alright, target series. Today we got arms, biceps, and triceps. In the target series, it works a little different than our normal strength workouts because we target specific muscle groups. So today we got our bis and tris. We're going to have 4 supersets in this workout and a finisher. Nice warm up to get us all primed and ready to go. In this workout, it's done a little differently with the rep ranges. So I do work for 45 seconds. But keep in mind, depending on what your goal is for this workout, if you're trying to build muscle, you want to have in that 6 to 8 repetition range. If you want to maintain, and you can still maintain and build in that, you're going to look at that 8 to 12 repetition. And if you're looking to just lean out, lengthen, strengthen those muscles, you're looking at your 10 to 12 repetition. So that's how many reps you're going to do in that 45-second time. Now don't feel like you have to fill up that 45 seconds if you're doing the 6 to 8. If you're using heavier weight, you pump them, take the break until we go to the opposing muscle group. So in those supersets, we're doing supersetting bicep and tricep. So it really doesn't need to be a long rest in between them. We'll do the 1, 2, rest, and then go. We go through them 3 times each. Like I said, there are 4. For weight today, that's going to depend on you, what you have at home. I have 10s all the way up to 20s. If you want to go a little bit heavier, John goes a little bit heavier on these. That is up to you. But just have them ready and off to the side so you can drop them and grab them if you need them. With that being said, you're also going to need a bench or just a chair. You don't need to have a bench, and a mat. So some of the exercises you can do on the bench or on the floor. I'll give you lots of options. All right, guys, so let's get those arms looking fantastic. Get your weights, get your water, get your towel, and let's get to work. Okay guys, let's get warmed up. Let's just start with a squat overhead reach. Even though we're just working the bis and the tris and the arms, we always want to get the entire body nice and warm. Get that blood flow. We want to pull it out of our core in the midsection and out into the arms and legs, into those extremities. So it's still important to do a full workout, full warm up before your arm workout.
Also helps get yesterday out.
I know. Squat and reach. Let's do one more each side. Awesome. All right, so now reach back for that foot. Kick that foot to that glute, but open up that chest. Having a tight chest when you do biceps causes your shoulders to roll forward, and we don't want that. We want to get that bicep looking good. We don't want any interference. Three, 2, and 1. Let's come to the back of our mat. Just some walkouts. So walk out to the top of push-up position, and then press it back. Come about halfway up, come back down. Squeeze the glutes. Pull that belly button into the spine when you're in that plank position. Hold it for a second. Feel everything engaged. Good. One more like this. And on the next one, you're going to walk it out to the top of that push-up position. And you're going to give me a push-up. Elbows coming side of the body. You can drop those knees. Press it back up. Walk it back up. Otherwise, you can just do a regular push-up. But I want those elbows close into the body. Walk it out. Push it. Let's do that 3 more times. And now. This time, walk it out to that plank position. Hold it right here. Bring that foot in. Give me that slow mountain climber. Shoulders over those wrists. 10 more seconds. go other side. One more. Awesome. Curl the toes under, walk it back up. Let's do some jump rope, guys. Keep the elbows in nice and tight. Nice rotation. Get movement in those shoulders. So important to get that body warm. 4, 3, 2, jumping jacks, guys, abdomen. So modification, step it out. Remember, always push and pull. Put some muscle behind that movement in that upper body. More seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, I want you to grab a light set of dumbbells. I'm just going to grab some 5s. We're going to add a little pump to the arms. Arms by the side. You're going to curl it up, reverse your grip, press it down. Switch it on the bottom. Up and down. So imagine you have heavy weights in your arms right now, and you're just giving me that push and pull. Up and down. Give me one more. Awesome. Now, behind the back, we got circles. So I'm going to turn around this way, bring it up, squeeze it in. Get those triceps. So you're lifting it straight, make a little circles. Out to the side, bring it in, and then reverse it. Other direction. So lifting it straight behind you. 3, 2, and 1. Right back to that reverse. Palms forward, squeeze it up, and press it down. Up and down. Now we're trying to get that blood flow, a little pump going in those biceps and triceps. Get them ready to work. 2 more. Last one. Up and down. We need those circles. So you can do these without weights as well. As long as you're getting a squeeze in those arms, you're good. Reverse the direction. I either use this exercise right here as a warm-up or a finisher. 3, 2, and 1. Now come down. All right, 21. So palms forward. I want you to give me 7 little tight ones on the bottom, little pulses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Halfway. Now go to the top half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the way down, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Weights together, palms up and overhead. 21s for triceps. So come all the way down, bottom half for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the way up, top half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the way down, all the way up. 1, 5, 6, and 7. Bring it down one more time. Bottom half biceps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it up. Top half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way down, all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Weights together, up overhead. Let's get those triceps, bottom half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the way up, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the way down, all the way up. Last 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Awesome. Weights down, guys. Let's get ready for supersets 1 and 2. Okay, guys, superset number 1, we're going to have bench dips and spider curls. So for that bench dip, guys, I'm going to turn my bench sideways just so you can get a better view of how I'm keeping my back close to the bench and the elbows in nice and tight. So I'm not bringing the hips out and stressing out my shoulders. So for this one, guys, rep range 10 to 15. If you want to build a little more like John is, you're going to slow on that negative, do a 3, 2, 1, power up. It's a little bit slower. You can add weight, but I suggested to John that he just go with the time under tension. So we're going to go, guys. We have that 45 seconds on the clock. You pick your rep range, shoot for 10 or more, and we go. Elbows coming straight back. Keeping that back close to the bench, driving up. Now, to modify and make this exercise easier, you can bring your feet in closer, still keeping that back close to the bench. That's going to help give you a little more support. Okay, so next exercise, guys, is a spider curl. John's going to do it. He has an incline bench. A lot of you I know do not have an incline bench at home. So I'm going to show you in just a nice hinged position. So standing up nice and tall, slight lean forward. Weights are going to come right in front underneath the shoulder, and you're going to curl about right up to your forehead and temple. Okay? And let's go. So drag it, bring it up, right beside the face, slowly release it down. So you're bringing it up to that face and releasing down. So the benefit of the incline bench is that it gives John that upper body support. We're going to have to use our abs and keep it nice and tight and brace as we hinge forward slightly. Get a nice squeeze at the top. All right. And we rested for a couple seconds. And since we're doing opposing muscle groups, we don't have to rest too long and go right back into those dips. So that's the positive part. 3, 2, 1, and we go.
Gotta find those positives to everything you do.
I know, right? got this, guys. Okay. So I did about 12 there, and I felt it in my arm, so good. You've got that spider. So the weights out in the front, stand up nice and tall. Slight hinge forward. Pick up those weights right in front. Curl it up to the face. If that bothers your back, just stand it straight up. Okay, guys? Alright, rest it down. One more set. We're only doing 3 of everything today, guys. So we want to limit that rest. Go right into the next set. 3, 2, 1. Last time for dips. Let's go. So no matter where you're at, what your goal is right now, you should be feeling it in the back of the arms. And control, down, 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 power up. That negative is where it's at. It's the only time I'll let you be negative. All right, woo, right? It's the only negativity I allow in my gym. Last time for those spider curls, guys. Get into position, hinge it forward, and let's go. Curl it up to that face. Squeeze up the top. Come on, give me one more. Awesome. Okay. See that? Not so bad. Moving on to superset number 2. Going right into it, guys. Now I'm going to turn my bench this way. Now, if you don't have a bench, you can do the skull crushers, and we're going to have a seated drag curl. You can do them right on the floor. And all the same concepts apply. So for that drag curl, guys, go flat on the bench or the floor. You're going to bring the arms up straight over your shoulders, and then I just want you to bring them back about 1 inch or 2, okay? So that when you drop the elbows, they're coming back and you're driving them up, okay? 45 seconds, and we go. Working the back of the arms. Remember, control it on the way down. Don't just let gravity let the weights drop. Slow, slow, slow press. Especially if you don't have heavier weights, And you want to get that challenge. Slow it down on the negative. Last one. Okay, we're going to sit right up. If you have your chair, you're going to come right on the end of your chair for that drag curl. Arms are going to come in front. You're going to have that bend in the wrist, and you're going to drag it right up into the armpits and lower it down. 45 seconds, and we go. So keep that bend in the wrist. Bring it up and down. I love me some drag curls. Last one. Okay. Couple seconds, shake out the wrist, get a breather, you got 15 seconds. Come back onto the mat or onto your bench. Skull crushers. We go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. On skull crushers, I like to imagine my elbows kind of squeezing in a little bit when they come down.
Ooh, yeah.
Gives a little extra something. If you move too fast, you miss out on a lot of that little stuff. So elbows are in, a little squeeze in when you go down. Press up, give me one more. Ooh. All right, drag curl. Remember, get that little bend in that wrist along the side of the body. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drag it up. Give me one more. One more time. Skull crushers. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So remember those cues that I gave you guys? Arms slightly back, elbows squeeze in as the weight comes down, and drive it up.
Triceps are burning.
I know. Give me one more. Come on, guys. All right. Woo-hoo. All right, drag curl one more time. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll bend that wrist, pull it up. Try to keep the weights even, coming up at the same time, lowering down at the same time. line tricep press. So you can stack the legs one on top of the other. You can have one top leg over. It's up to you. But that right arm is out in front, right in front of your chest. And you're going to wrap that left arm and you're going to hug your rib cage. And you're going to use just that right arm to bend the elbow, tap the shoulder on the floor, and drive it back up, okay? So once again, we're looking at about 10 to 15 repetitions. Just keep in mind how many you do on the right, you want to do on the left. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we go. John knows I love these. Just make sure you don't dip that shoulder down, that you're touching that shoulder because you're bending that right elbow and pressing up. Get one more. Okay, switch sides. Try to keep track of how many you do on one side. How many did you get, John?
I got 14.
14, awesome. All right, good. Go for it, other side. Wrap that bottom rib cage. Left arm in front. So same thing here. Control that negative, drive it down. Faster is not better. Last one. And if you haven't noticed, your triceps are already like, come on, we've already done stuff. All right, so now biceps, concentration curl. So we're gonna do this from a kneeling position, guys. Bringing the right leg in front, grabbing that single dumbbell, placing that elbow right inside that inner thigh, and you're gonna use it to curl and get that bicep, okay? So nice and strong in the upper body, so no rounding or hunching over in that shoulder. And here we go. So bringing it up and in. Now if you can go a little heavier on these, at the end if you get tired, you can always use that other hand to give you a little help, a little assistance. Because you really want to go down to that hanging and then pull all the way up. Same deal, try to keep track. How many do on one side, on the other. So keep that elbow on that thigh. Give me one more. And switch it up. I'm just going to turn this way. All right, and we go. So I got a good pump on that one, but I noticed the last repetitions weren't really tough for me, so I know I need to go up 5 pounds. I'd rather be pushing it and needing a little bit of assistance on those last 2 or 3 than having a big smile on my face. And remember, try to lighten up that grip a little bit. Don't burn out that forearm. It's all about that bicep. Good, give me one more. Okay. I'm definitely gonna go up on my next one. And that's okay. Live and learn. Side line, right arm. 3, 2, 1, and we go. Oh, okay. Other side. The last one I was trying to get back up. Sometimes you lay down and you don't come back up. It happens. All right, let's go. Almost there. Last one. All right. Concentration curls.
Going up as well.
I know, might regret that, but
Oh, I know I'm going to.
all right. So went up a little weight, get into position, elbow in that thigh, and let's go. Remember, same thing on that negative. All right. Yeah, that was better.
Couple less that time.
Couple less, but a lot more power. Don't be afraid of going up a little bit, guys. All that's gonna happen is your arms are gonna look even better. Don't be scared. Here we go. Don't be afraid of the challenge, guys. And on those concentration curls, you really want to keep in mind, guys, that you're not trying to, you might notice yourself trying to rock that shoulder, but that's why keeping it glued against that leg, you won't be able to, so it's really going to focus on that bicep. All right, let's come on down. One more set, guys.
Really concentrates on that bicep.
Really concentrates, hence concentration curl. All right, arm in front, tricep, let's go. All right, other side.
Sorry, slow down.
It's all right. Other side, and let's go. That's the thing, if you're not starting to get a little fatigued, and you're not like, woo, rethink your weights, guys. Like I told you, you should start out smiling and it kind of goes away for a little while. You get that gritty smile on your face. that weight. I got 10 last time. I'm hoping for 8. So let's see what happens. Elbow in nice and tight so you don't move that shoulder around. And go. Yeah. See, little assist on it. Yeah, I got 11, so I was happy with that. Alright. Only bad thing is now I have to try to get 11 on the other side. Alright, let's go.
Don't want to get lopsided.
I know. Can't have one bicep better than the other. Okay, so that was right away. One more superset, guys. So we have single arm, tricep kickback, and then we're going to have an alternating standing hammer curl. So I'm going to grab my 20s for the standing hammer curl. I got my 15 and 10 for the tricep kickback. We'll see what happens here. So for the tricep kickback, guys, John's going to show a demonstration on who's going to do it on the bench with his knee up. I'm just going to show you guys how you can just do them on the floor. Okay? Doing that tricep, nice flat back. John's going to do it on the bench. I'm going to do it here. Remember, you're going to bring that elbow right up alongside the body so it's nice and parallel, and you're going to press. I don't want to see it swinging 90 and back. Okay? Nice long neck. Right side, we start first in 3, 2, and 1. You guys can keep going, you have a couple more seconds. I did my 12 on the right. And rest. So remember, if you're trying to lean out, you're looking for that 10 to 15. If you're looking for to maintain that 8 to 12, if you're looking to build, you're going to that 6 to 8 rep range, okay? It all depends on how heavy you go. Other side, and we go. I did my 12. You guys got a couple more seconds if you're up and out. Okay, let's bring it up. Alternating hammer curl standing. So you have those heavier weights. Try to go a little heavier, right and left. This time I want you to try to go for the full 45 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Pump them out. So one at a time, control it up, control it down. What I want to not see is swinging. Up, down, up, down. Control it. Squeeze that bicep. Feel everything coming from that bicep to pull that weight up. Good news, this is the last superset.
All right. My arms are toast.
Okay, rest it down. Got a couple seconds. We go back into those single arm tricep kickbacks. So remember, whatever your rep range is, you do you. I'll tell you when to switch it up, okay? Into position and go. All right, switch it up. Shake out that arm. Bring it up. And let's go. All right. Standing hammer curls.
Arms are
So
shaking.
just keep in mind, we're targeting, we want to build a little bit here. Even if you're in that leaning phase, if you're doing 15 repetitions and you're pumping them out, don't be scared to go up a little bit in weight. Trust me, you will not regret it. Okay, let's pick up these weights and let's go into those alternating hammers. I like to close my eyes and just take my brain and connect it to my biceps and just feel them pulling that weight and flexing. Put them down. One more to go. Smoke, last chance to really hit those biceps and those triceps. So, if you're going lighter, slow it down a little bit. Get more of that squeeze. All right, let's go.
Bracing, I can feel my tricep.
I know. All right, let's switch to the other side. And go.
My arms look bigger to you. That's a pump.
All right, guys. Let's pick it up. And go. Nice and controlled. No rocking, no swinging, no momentum, all muscle, guys. All right, guys. Whew. That's superset 4. Now, just because I love you, stick around. We got a little arm finisher just to end it. Okay, guys, Tabata finisher for those arms. We're going to start off on our stomachs with a bicep isometric drag curl, and then we're going to pump out tricep push-ups. So let's come on up, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna lay flat onto our belly. We're gonna bring those hands, fingertips pointing away, and you're gonna feel like you're dragging your body backwards as you pull those biceps and squeeze them as hard as you can. 20 seconds on the clock, 3, 2, 1, we go. So feel like you're gonna slide backwards. Those biceps are pulling up, and you should feel them at this point in the game. Oh my goodness. All right, rest them. Come on up. So tricep push-up. You can bring your hands together or keep the elbows in close to the side on your fingertips, on your toes. And we go. I'm going to start off on my toes, but then I think my triceps are going to remember what I've just been doing.
Oh, I remember. They do not like me.
All right, let's drag it. Bring it down, enjoy that 10 seconds. There you go. Remember guys, this is a finisher, so just pump it out. Do the best you can. Back to those push-ups. Woo. Go.
Oh, Lord.
Nope, I dropped it. It's okay. My arms don't know the difference.
Still pushing.
All right. Biceps, lay down. Halfway, folks. Drag it. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. All right. This should be getting a little brutal right now. Go. All right. What if I told you one more time each, guys? It's going to get you to work a little harder. Come on. Go. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Come on. All right.
Ah.
Last time. Tricep push-ups. Come on, guys. Last 20 seconds. Get it done. Go. Whew. And done.
Oh.
All right. Little bicep test. If you have to scratch your face, I always know if I work my biceps enough because I need to bring my face down to my hand because I can't lift them up. All right, guys. Awesome work. Stick around for a nice recovery and cool down. All right, guys. Let's stretch out those arms. Let's bring those hands behind the back. Roll the shoulders open and open up that chest. Okay, if you can't do that, you can just roll and open your shoulders or squeeze that imaginary beach ball behind your back. With the biceps and the triceps, we want to open up that chest, open up those shoulders. Good, one more nice deep breath. And then bring it around, interlace the fingers, press the palms forward. Press those palms away. Good, and release it. Little shoulder roll. Now, let's come back into a child's pose. Let's start out by sliding both hands out, pressing the armpits down to the floor, releasing the forehead down. Also feels nice to do child's pose, release that lower back, because even when we do upper body, you do a lot of stabilization in the core to maintain those postures while we're doing those upper body exercises. Now I want you to lift your hips up a little bit. I want you to place your elbows down onto the floor, a little bit forward. I want you to interlace your fingers. And I want you to put your hands behind your head, and I want you to bring the hips back into child's pose, but I want you to let those elbows drag on the floor. You'll feel a really crazy stretch in those triceps, in those shoulders. If you're not, you can lift the hips up, walk the elbows back a little bit further, and then bring the hips back. The hips don't have to come all the way down. You're just focusing on those triceps and the shoulders. I like this one.
Feels good right now.
Then release the hands. Come on up to all fours. I want you to take that right arm. I want you to thread it underneath. Slowly relaxing down onto that shoulder and that right cheek. Remember to keep that shoulder pulled back from that ear. If you want to take your right hand and stack it, place it right on top of the, your left hand and place it right on top of the right, you can. But if you need to kind of back off and have a little extra support, keep that left hand on the floor. Good, now let's slowly come up. Place both hands on the floor. Come onto your stomach. Slide your right arm all the way out, palm facing flat on the floor, and you're going to use that left hand, which is right by your chest, and you're going to slowly lift and roll your body onto that right side. Your bicep will thank you, and your chest will thank you, and your shoulder will thank you. But only go as far as you feel comfortable. Good, and let's come back. Hands underneath the shoulders. Come on up to all fours again. And let's thread the left arm through, palm facing up. Slowly lowering down onto that left shoulder, onto the left cheek. And remember, optionally, you can place that right hand on top of that left hand if you want. But if that's too much on the shoulder, use that hand there for a little extra support. One more nice deep breath. Good, and then slowly lifting up. And then lowering down onto our stomach. Sliding the left hand out now, and then using the right hand right by the chest and shoulder, and gently roll yourself onto your side. Really trying to keep that neck nice and long, so don't let it like sink down, or just nice and neutral. Good, and then coming back, hands underneath the shoulders, lifting up. And just coming up onto the knees, guys. Let's bring that arm out in front, gently taking your fingertips and then pulling those fingertips back in towards the body. Imagine like Spider-Man is shooting the web out right through your wrist, that's pressing forward. Now take that same arm up behind the head. Left hand comes onto the right elbow. Now use that head to gently press back and open up those shoulders. So you're giving a little pull with the left arm, bringing that left elbow in as the head gently presses back. Good, you can slowly bring it down. Let's go to the other side. Use your right hand to pull back those left fingertips. Press that wrist forward. Let's bring that left arm up and behind. Right hand grabs the left elbow, bringing it over to the right side, and then the head comes up, presses gently back into the arms. Nice breathing there, stretching out that tricep. We sure worked it hard.
Oh, yeah.
And then slowly release it down. Good, give me a big shoulder roll back. Give me one more. Good, big inhale all the way up. Exhale those elbows down the back wall. Open up that heart center. Open up the palms, roll back those shoulders. And exhale down. Woo! Awesome target work on those arms, guys. Stay strong, keep up the hustle, and I'll see you back for another target workout. Welcome to the gun show. Good work.